Hey, good evening and welcome to 10-Minute Travel Tuesday. It is time to talk about the busiest airport time of the year. My name is George. That is Deanna. And we got some tips that will help you buzz through the busiest airports. And we're going to give them to you coming up in just a few minutes. First, I got to try out something cool here and see if this works. Hey, look at that. It worked. 10-Minute Travel Tuesday. Buzz through the busy airports.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So let's take that out. All right. I'm just playing with new things here. Anyway, welcome in tonight to 10-Minute Travel Tuesday. We love talking travel with you all every Tuesday night, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock on the West Coast, 5 o'clock in the Mountain Time Zone, because we have people watching in Denver, San Diego.
Ooh, that's good.
Seattle.
But what time is it on in Newfoundland? That's what you got to know.
It's always like a half time zone. Anyway, thank you all for joining us tonight. Here's the thing we'd like to say. Two things real quick. First of all, share.
Share. Yes, share.
Okay, share this to your page. And the reason we say that is that way we get to talk to people that you know that we don't know. Maybe they don't know us yet and what we talk about on Travel Tuesday, and it could be helpful to them as they get ready for their summer trips or planning travel or whatever. The second thing is you got to let us know you're here. Just drop a comment saying, hey, watching from here, or good evening, whatever. Just let us know that you're here. We love interacting. That's one thing that's really different about our Travel Tuesday and our Facebook Live is we love interacting with you, answering questions, talking about your smart aleck comments that you leave usually for me.
We don't have any smart alecks.
No, not at all.
Smart alecks.
Not at all. So anyway, if you would do that, we would appreciate it so much. So thank you guys for joining in tonight. Now, a couple of things to talk about. We are going to talk about busy airports. So we are going to do that in just a minute. We have some tips that can make getting through these busy airports so much easier. By the way, George Bush Airport here.
Yes.
Lost their air conditioning yesterday and today.
I heard that. It got up to 80 degrees in some of the older terminals, but they were trying really hard to keep it down to 74 in the newer parts. But
I haven't checked lately to see if they're back on or not. But yeah, it's a little bit crazy there. And the temperature here, the heat index is like 105 today. Yes. So if you can imagine standing in a crowded airport, and then the air conditioning is out.
So it would be awful.
All right,
it would be awful.
Before we start with all that about the airport stuff, though, I do want to add in a couple of things. First of all, this is our 10-Minute Travel Tuesday, of course, and we want to talk a little bit about our New York trip, Deanna, that is coming up May 16th through the 20th of next year.
Yes, next spring. We're going to go to New York. We're going to see 2 Broadway shows. We're going to tour the 9/11 Museum. We're going to tour, is it Ellis Island?
Island.
And Liberty.
Statue
and see the Statue of Liberty.
Yep.
So and there'll be plenty of time for shopping and eating lots of delicious food. We'll have tours. We'll get to see Chinatown. It'll be awesome. It'll just be awesome.
And tell you what, the Tony Awards are coming up this weekend. So you might want to, again, if you like the Broadway shows, that lets you know we're going to be seeing some of the shows that'll get awarded on Sunday night on the Tony Awards. We're going to be seeing those shows when we go next May 2024. You got plenty of time to make your plans. And I want to give a shout out. Terry got her group all signed up. Caroline got her group all signed up. Melanie got her group all signed up. Thank you so much. If you have ever wanted to go to New York City, this is the perfect trip for you because, again, we love going as a group. And you feel a little bit safer. You feel a little bit more at ease. We're staying wonderful place. We're staying at the Marriott in Times Square. Again, it's next May, and we're going to be there. May of 2024, Broadway, food, museums, and a Skyline River tour, Statue of Liberty, and all that. We can't wait to go with you. If you have any questions, please let us know. Send us a DM. We can send you all the information. $700 deposit gets you going. All right. So we always try to be respectful of your time. So that's why we wanted to go immediately talking about how you can buzz through busy airports. And this is where Deanna takes over with her information.
First of all, when you buzz through a busy airport, you need to prepare. This summer is going to be the busiest airline summer probably ever. That's my own personal prediction. I'm just going on what I'm seeing out there going on. TSA lines are long, check-in lines are even longer. It's going to be busy, busy, busy. So first things you want to prepare. Go online. There's an iFly website. You can check what possible wait times might be. You want to pick out times that aren't typically busy to fly, midweek, mid-mornings. Avoid flying that first flight out on Monday or any time on Friday of a holiday weekend. Those are just going to be the busiest, swampiest times. You do not want to try and fly then.
Well, and we have always, by the way, Jasper, good evening. Thanks for watching. I'll get your question about New York. If you'll hang on with it just a little bit, let us get through this part. But we've always liked taking that first flight out to come wherever we're going.
Right,
Hey, we want to be on the early flight. We want to go.
Right.
But everybody has started doing that now.
Yep.
The longest lines at TSA and at airports are now for first flights in the morning. So that's important information you need to know about.
So shoot for mid-morning, midweek, Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is my own personal information I've found. Those are usually the best days to fly. Not as many people go. You can usually breeze in and breeze out, not a problem. So you've prepared, you've found really good times. Now you want to do all the pre-check stuff. And I'm not talking about TSA pre-check. I'm talking about on your app. Get the airline app that you're flying. Check in online.
Yep.
Check your luggage in online.
Yep.
Do all the stuff. A lot of them, if you're flying internationally, you'll have to enter your passport information. If there's any visas, you can enter all that information on the app. Then when you get to the airport, there's usually a luggage drop. You tag your bag, you drop it, and you breeze right on through to TSA. You do not have to wait in line there to check in at the ticket counter.
That's the thing that I love is the app really makes it easy. And I know if you're of a certain generation, it's a little more difficult to navigate on that app. But once you figure out where to find your boarding pass, how to check your luggage, everything like that, it makes it so much easier. Donna just jumped in tonight. She says, hello, Lindsey family. Are you back from Alaska?
Ooh, I hope
Donna?
she is back. Oh, and I want to see pictures, Donna. You're holding out on us.
By the way, I've been looking at some of the pictures you posted and Allison posted. It looked absolutely amazing there. So
gorgeous.
Real quick, Jasper wanted to know about the New York trip. Is there going to be time for personal time to do other things that are not planned? Absolutely.
Yes,
we always
absolutely.
make sure of that.
Because I like to shop and George does not. So we make sure we have lots of shopping time and George can just suffer.
Well, and the other thing, Jasper, if you've never traveled with us, is a lot of these excursions, a lot of the things that we do are optional too.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, you know what? You all are going to a museum. I don't care about that. I'm going to take the afternoon and walk down to Chinatown. Then you can do that. So
absolutely.
In any of it. So that's good to know. Donna says, yes, she's back and she misses that 50 to 70 degree weather. Man, we're right there with you.
I'm right there with you.
All right. So we're talking about how to breeze through or buzz through any airport, any busy airport. And we were talking about lines, how you get around that. And the standard screening and the pre-check TSA. That's kind of where we left off.
So you've prepared, you've pre-checked in all on the app. Now you want to pack smart.
Okay.
If you look there are two different ways. If you don't have TSA pre-check, and some people may not, it is an expense. And if you don't mind waiting a few minutes longer, usually those lines aren't terribly long. But look at what you're doing. Make sure you take everything off that has to come off and put it in the bin.
Well, and that's the graphic you see here.
Right.
Your jacket comes off, your shoes come off, your belt comes off, your laptop comes out, all of your portable liquid stuff comes out of there.
Yep.
But if you have TSA screening, here's the good news. You don't have to take off the jacket. You don't have to take off the belt. You don't have to take off the shoes.
Right.
So,
right. And you can get by with that. The other thing, in your carry-on, make sure you're organized. So when you get up there, you hand the agent your ID and your boarding pass, or sometimes anymore, they're just looking at your ID. You go through there. know which line you're in and listen, because they will tell you exactly. Sometimes the TSA pre-check guys will even say, leave all your stuff in the bag. Don't take anything out.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it changes from airport to airport and from agent to agent. So listen up while you're in that line and have what you need to take out, should you need to take it out, on top and ready to go.
By the way, Deanna's biggest pet peeve, people who don't know what they're doing in the TSA line. So again, that's one of the things, like we're getting ready to go to Ireland with our travel group in September. And that's one of the things that we're going to go over in the document party is honestly, you have people that maybe don't fly a lot.
Right.
And that's one of the things that we always like to go over to make it easier for you. And then our last slide, there is a 5% increase in passenger volume seasonally. I would put a 0 behind that 5. There's about a 50% increase in travel volume this summer. George Bush, Hobby have been setting records every weekend of the number of people that are flying right now.
Right.
So let's talk about there. You can see there are 5 common slowdowns when you get at the TSA checkpoint, and those are always good to remember.
Yes.
So, all right. Remember those things. They will help you.
Prepare, pre-check on your app, and pack smart.
Yep, exactly. Exactly right. That's what we like to do, and that's how we do it whenever we're going somewhere, like we're getting ready to go to Ireland. Yep. So anyway, that's how to buzz through any busy airport. Again, if you're watching this first time or you're a repeat watcher, please share this on your page. Helps us get the word out to everybody with these tips on how to travel better during this busy summer time. And if you have any questions about New York, Broadway shows, museums, food, and free time, Jasper, we'd love for you to go along, Jasper, if you want to join us there. Please let us know and we can get it out to you.
Yeah. And if you need any information on any apps that might be helpful, there's a My TSA app that will give you wait times. There's the iFly website. Just message me. I'll be happy to send you links and any recommendations you might need.
Okay. All right. So try it out there. Again, we love jumping on, talking with you guys for a few minutes and finding out what's up in your life. We love talking travel. And these tips, by the way, if you'd like to share these, we'll have a written version of all the stuff that Deanna just told you about, the websites, the apps, everything like that.
I gotta
write it down. I hope you wrote it down, because we're going to be posting that on Thursday morning. If you haven't liked on our Facebook page, just click the follow button or the like button, depending on your browser. And that way we know that you guys are here and you can get the information. Thanks for joining us tonight. And again, if you have any questions, you can message us on Facebook anytime, or you can email us, lindseyadventures@gmail.com. Thanks again to all the folks that have already jumped on board for our New York trip. We'll talk to you all again next week, Tuesday night, 10-Minute Travel Tuesday, here with Deanna and George.